Доброе утро. Да. Хорошо, пожалуйста. Hi everybody, new name here. Playing my favorite game, but I'm back on the main account. I've paid to play on this account many months back when I started the game, and it helped propel my account into acquiring many good heroes. So in this upload, I've never really done a arena push video before. So because it's AoE arena, and I just pulled a Comet for the daily out of diamonds. I'm trying to get my faction trials done. I needed Cerberus so I could finally get the last star I need for the cultist trial. And Comet comes out. A1 Comet. So if you never had an A1 Comet like I've never had, his Infernal Plague bounce can hit one extra target, especially in AoE Arena. That Infernal Plague bounce means something. Okay, and I forget which skill it is here. That's this one. So when he kills a target, it'll bounce off of three enemies now instead of two. And the first enemy he kills, well, there are usually at least two more enemies left over. Where this will be really big is Gear Raid 1. But anyways, we're going to take Comet for a spin with his esotericist buddy, Broken Boreas, and Cyrus, the King of the Dead. I'm also going to bring in Valeryia and DJ Dolores. Okay. I'm just quickly showing you some of the gear. I'll show you a in-depth at the end. Okay. But the idea is, for me, I don't like to fiddle faddle, if you will, around an arena. And every time I reset, maybe I can get a win, maybe I get a win. Okay. Like when I logged in today, I just went into this battle naked and said, okay, let me lose to this guy, right? Or this girl, whoever. Now, I'm going to show you with my 16 permits how I can easily push back into Overlord before it's even reset day. And we're going to go from the bottom up where I already had a loss. Like I said, I attacked them naked, not this time. And my Cyrus, he's the last to go down, but he's in Soulbound Arcana and the Warlord. So he's in damage gear. And I'm going to do every one of these battles on auto. I don't know if I'll lose to this Ivan Marmeladov from Belarus. I think that's Belarus. But I'll tell you what, right now, I don't lose until I get to Overlord with this gear on and this placement timing setup that I have. So a lot of people you'll see on this tile here, they're going to put their hats over there. Okay. And then they're right away use her ultimate. She wipes out the first wave. At the worst, my Comet can kill the first wave so that my core is down to maybe 94%, 90 to 94%. If they don't kill me by wave 4, I've never lost in any arena tier. Okay. So that, as you saw, where my Boreas dropped, his drop helped kill those enemies because when he is deployed, he freezes as soon as he's deployed. So these guys, they're overstacking the top corner. I might lose this battle, which would be really cool, actually. And I've never seen that whatever's going on over there. Whoever that Ionoma is, I think that's that new healer. But you'll see this is a battle of the broken Boreases. And I don't know if I can beat this one because of how low the battle power is. So my placements, they're off. And some people, they think like, how did I lose to a battle power that was like, half of mine? Because of where they're putting their heroes. They know that they're strong enough to kill the waves, usually, as you're looking over here. But I'm so overpowered compared to what their gear is, obviously. I don't have a worry. They also have Cyrene in there. Okay, she's a cost generator. Even if you 6-star Cyrene and maxed her out and A5 her and give her the best gear, I can't see her being much help to anybody in there. Okay, so I haven't done any arena for maybe 4 days, I think. But yeah, look at Cyrene, 26. She's not doing anything. Okay, well that's Aileen the healer. So anywho, normally I wouldn't do this until the next what do you call it? The where you have the event for fighting in the arena, right? Battle of Champions or whatever. But today I'm bored. I don't want to go onto the free to play again and spend any more diamonds today. I'm saving that up for the Corridor Glory on Friday. So I've gone back to the main, and people in chat recently were just asking about Cyrus. So maybe I'll be able to show you, I'll push far enough on this video where you'll see that I deploy Cyrus down here, and then he'll spit out two skeletons that claim the two tiles. So Cyrus is actually able to block 3 on his own plus two other ones just from his spawns. And if you gave him that whatever it's called, the wall, I forget, Oleg's wall, I forget what the new name of it is, Blood Ring, I forget. But anyways, he could block 6 total units because of his two spawns. So yeah, you'll see that's the Boreas. People also in chat are discussing how broken this hero is and these placements of Boreas here, right? You see what he's doing. I might lose this battle now because Slaves has his Boreas set up with his Dolores in the position that most people can't beat. And I think it's okay if I win or if I lose. I don't really care. I just want the free rewards, right? But I thought maybe people would enjoy seeing how I get through arena here and seeing Boreas on Boreas action. So since his Boreas wasn't able to clear that wave, and it's come down to up to him and his Virna at the end, they didn't have a chance. So sorry about your luck, Slaves. And again, like the battle power difference, if I was maybe 30,000 less battle power, his Boreas might be strong enough to kill all those waves before they even come to the core. And that's some strategies that people use where they're like, how do I lose to a 200 battle power team? Because the mob's attributes are averaged between the two teams. So since I'm almost at 400k battle power, you take the middle of this 316. So the mobs have the battle power of like 345,000 or so, right? So if both teams have 400,000 battle power, then you can't get away with placing your Boreas here unless he's in perfect gear, A5 max skill, to my knowledge. So you notice this player down here where he's placed his Khamet, okay? Obviously my Khamet's faster. I might not hit harder, but I'm faster. And that'll be the difference, in my estimation, in this battle. It's not that they're a bad player. They just might not have the gear, as you're noticing my Khamet has, and my placement. Okay? Look where my Khamet's able to start hitting them. This player can't attack anything until it's already near his core. So the game's already over for Myciel. I don't know how you say his name, but Chesh. Nice to meet you, my friend. Sorry about your luck. You got in the ring with the wrong bouncer, man. And it doesn't matter if you have a Khamet and they have a Khamet and they have a Boreas and you have a Boreas. If you attack faster and your placements are correct, then you will be victorious. Because eventually everybody's got about the same strength of gear that you'll be facing in the arena. Up until like gold or platinum 2, it doesn't really matter. Okay? So I might lose this one. Let's see how they set it up. See how they're only at 241 battle power? So the average of this is like at 310, I think. That'd be about the halfway difference of the 140. So the mobs are actually super weak to me. But compared to who I'm fighting, they're a lot stronger than how they may be set up for. And these are ways that you can manipulate by, you'll see some teams, you're like, how has this team only got 4 heroes? And one of them's like Laurel and the other one's Dolores. And there's only 140k battle power because they're manipulating that battle power averaging system. Okay. So their Virna looks pretty decently strong. And again, these are weak mobs. So my Khamet's almost one-shotting them over here. Okay. And now you're seeing the power of my A1 Khamet because he's hitting a third enemy now when it dies. So they're not even making it around the corner. I was so happy. Like a couple days back, I watched Fastidious's recent upload saying, Khamet's getting a nerf to pull rates. I go onto my free-to-play account and I pull Khamet with the daily summon. Then I pull Khamet with a daily summon today. And I'm like, you know what? Game's trying to tell me something about Khamet. So again, you're noticing here, like I've not gotten a single Cyrus out. Some people might think like, why would you have Cyrus for, the 25 cost? You'll never get him out. His Lord bonus makes Khamet take care of those first waves. If I do get my Cyrus out, I don't usually lose. Especially when it comes down to like that 5th and 6th wave with those huge giant spiked rats or whatever. I don't lose to them. Okay. I will once I get into Plat 3, the end of it, and I start facing, 400k battle power teams as well. But where I am currently, here's one. Let's see what happens here against Zao Sama, right? We're basically the exact same battle power. We're 1k off. So these mobs have 394,000 battle power to the T. So let's find out here. We'll see who's got what placement. I noticed they had a set ram. I don't know why you would use set ram in AoE Arena, but I'm about to see some kind of a strategy for them. So they have a pretty powerful Hatsit up there. I'll tell you that much. But my Khamet's no slouch. You know, he'll take care of whatever when it comes. So I think their Hatsit. Yeah, I was going to say there's either going to be, yeah, there'll be some leaking. Yeah. So I've never seen anybody put a racket in for AoE Arena as well. I don't know. This might be an anti-air defense by this opponent, and they just haven't played in a while. I doubt that. There's their Khamet. So I don't know. That battle power was very similar, and everybody raves about Hatsit. Yeah, that's garbage. Putting Hatsit up on that top tile, unless you have Boreas or Comet that you put up there with them, you're always going to leak. Come the second or third wave on an even battle power teams, like you just noticed, you're going to leak. And I've only ever seen what I've ever seen. I've never watched upload footage of Arena. I've never lost to a Hatsit that's been placed up there in AoE Arena. Not since they changed it to this new method here. Okay. Whatever's going on, oh, a little bit of lag. Whatever's going on for you on your account, like don't bring your strongest hero just because they're your strongest hero. Like I'll be very surprised if I lose to an Eloin Salazar combination. I understand the mentality, like maybe Salazar's ultimate can wipe an entire wave, but I wouldn't suggest bringing single target bleeder into AoE Arena. Maybe I'm about to get my teeth kicked down my throat here, which would be fantastic because we'd all learn something. But I mean, take a look at this. I don't know how strong their Boreas is, but he's not really doing much damage, in my opinion. There we go. I think I saw 390k hits there, so that's a pretty good Boreas. But Silas and Salazar, maybe something crazy is about to happen. Look at his Boreas here. People are talking about this placement in chat, but what's happening? You're too slow. Too slow, Boreas. Your core's going down. So again, Dolores Eloin. I guess they're bringing Eloin for the rage regeneration. That would be my estimation. I don't know who they normally face against. It is only Plat 2. But again, man, damage, bring all the AoE damage you can, and try to kill the waves before they make it to the core. So these are better looking teams here that have the Aatrox and the Cerberus and the Hatsit here. So and a Uridin. Yeah, this looks like better competition. So let's see what happens here. Again, I am not a professional whatsoever in Arena. This is clearly not the correct strategy. It's just that I have overpowered gear on these heroes for the tier of competition. But now you're starting to see proper team compositions. So this Hatsit's probably going to wipe them. Yeah. And again, like you've seen that. I think that's the fourth, maybe it's the fifth Hatsit that's been placed up top. So this trio right here, they should wipe the next two waves really, really quickly, and that might be the end of my positive run. I don't know. Okay, so that wasn't bad. I thought it would have been a little quicker, but maybe their Hatsit's going to come alive on the next wave here. Okay, my concern is when people have this lineup that you see up here, but they have a Boreas. So that's the issue is see how that one mob leaked through? They're not set up to usually face somebody with 400k battle power. That's the only reason that happened. If we had similar battle power, I lose that match because of where my placements are, and they wouldn't have leaked through. And that's the difference. There's only like 50k battle power difference. All right. To me, that's definitive proof. I could be incorrect. All right. But I think I would have lost that match. So we're going to just keep on trucking here. I like the look of this one. It's a very similar team, but I think with this Morgan will make their Uridin much stronger. So I don't know what their name says there in Japanese, but it's nice to meet you. or if that's maybe Cantonese or Mandarin there, but ni hao. Hopefully, I'm about to kick your teeth down your throat. I think this is match 8. I'm not sure. All I know is every week, if I can get into Overlord, which since the first time I achieved Overlord, I've never missed Overlord. I just want the bonuses that the shop gives, right? The loots or whatever, those ancient summoning crystals at the end of the week. So you're seeing the very similar strategy, but notice where their Hatsuit is placed this time. And again, they leaked. And it's probably the battle power similarity and the difference, like that I'm a little higher battle power than what they originally are last faced with that defense. Because I'm going to win again, because they leaked. So in case you're from, like, some people have this exact strategy that I chat with, and I'm not saying it's a bad strategy, but if you're watching this footage, you see how I can take advantage of that strategy, regardless of Boreas or not. My Boreas is maybe in half these matches not even relevant. It's all Khamet work on the second wave. Hatsut is not a good hero for AoE Arena. Okay, she used to be, and if she's your best hero, of course you're going to bring her. So this lineup here, this one's a bit scary because of the Comet and the Venoma and the Boreas. I like this one. This one, I think I lose this one. I've got a big chunk of battle power higher. It's 80 higher, so we're at about, I'd say, 340 on the mobs. Okay, but I'm geared enough that until I face teams that are in the 400s, my Comet kills everything. I'm really curious here. I've never had Venoma on any account. I've never really seen. That's odd. Wonder why they have their Cerberus go down first. I don't know how expensive he is, but to be able to kill everything on time with him, and then, yeah, okay, I see. That makes sense. That Boreas timing, that might be the victory point right there. Because now my Comet can't get this wave until I'm at like 40% maybe. Oh, I did a lot quicker than I thought. So now it's Boreas on Boreas. Yeah, with a Comet. We both got the same going on. Their Cerberus is doing work, but my Valeryia, okay, she's at 26,000 attack. All right, she doesn't have massive crit damage, but her 26k attack, boom. So I don't know about Rickman here, but this is pretty close. They're on their last legs, I guess you could say, and hopefully I'm able to kill this last spawn here quickly because my core is starting to melt fast. I'm not a fan of that. Come on now. Ooh, that was a good match. I'm happy to show a defeat there. I think if I ran that again, it might still be a loss, even if I did it on manual. Okay, but that's not the point. The point is to show you how your defense can be affected from battle powers, and how your offense. Because you see, if I put this on manual, I'm not going to lose these fights. I put my Comet and I'm sorry, my Boreas in a different spot. I really just want to try to get it so that you can see my Cyrus. So I'm going to fight every team, try to beat every team so that I get a free permit again. But I don't know about you. When I do this on manual, I become so agitated that I don't want to play the game in any other way, anywhere for the rest of the day, because the screen continuously bounces around the arena and I don't understand why it's like that. It's this, I want to speak politely, but it's not a smart idea. Once a wave wipes out, why does it bounce way over here? And then you try to come back here, and then it pauses and it slows down, and it's got microwave marshmallow pouring on you or whatever. And then you try to place a hero, and it glitches out or whatever. Right? It's very aggravating. So that's why you see I'm only doing this on auto. I don't really care if I win every single match. Okay, I have another 6 days to push through this. What's fun for me in the arena, though, is eventually I will find a team that my Cyrus is going to come out. And this one might be it. I see a Torador was in their team. Yeah, so they have a pretty strong team here, an A3 Comet with an A2 Hudson. I don't know what Hudson A1 is. I don't even know what Hudson is. I've never had her. I had a sip of coffee break, though. So again, there's that placement I haven't lost to yet with the Hats it up there, but we'll find out. The Solkaden's looking impy guy here, Demon Lord or whatever he is, he's nobody's friend. He's not really a referee. I like the concept. When they said they were bringing this out, and people in chat were talking about this style of arena with the quickened pace, I was a fan of it. This makes sense to me that if the other player can't kill the wave, like the core continuously melts, it just speeds up the process. Because this, all in all, it's a tower defense gotcha game, and unless you make this live, it's not really arena. You know, it's just a boring way for me to farm resource out of the shop every week, and that's for me. Okay, if you're having fun, you enjoy this arena, you want to climb, you want to spend money, or you can compete without doing it, and you're having fun doing all that, that's awesome, man. For me, I don't care. So this should be a loss right here. See this? This is a loss with Ardia and Valkyria and Cerberus. This should be a loss for me, okay? Because they're going to stack them all in that top right corner right at the start. And Ardia is able to hit the mobs before they even move. They still have their spawn timer counting down. Yeah, watch. She's just going to clap them real quick here. So I anticipate a loss on this one. Oh, that's an odd position. Wonder why Cerberus went up there instead of in front. So again, I think Valkyria is going to go right behind Ardia here. So this team, they won't leak anybody. All right, this is a decent defense. I don't know about offense. I don't have those heroes, but they probably do pretty well in the arena with this setup. Ardia is a very strong hero. See how she's a counter to Boreas in a sense. Oh, they leaked. They're in trouble. They are in trouble. I don't know how fast the spawn timer is on Cerberus, but if they don't get him up there, yeah. So this is why sometimes you're like, how did I lose? Because you leaked just that one stinky mob. And I think whoever this ST1 Moral is, I think they also had Cyrus. I want to take a quick look here in the stats. Or oh no, it was Cerberus. Sorry. So, anyways, you're looking at Ardia. She did some pretty good work for that guy or that girl, whoever it was. But no match. If you leak one mob and you haven't planned to put somebody back on the court to cover for a leakage, it's GG every time. So this one looks scary. Raiden, A3 Boreas, Leia, Hatset, Laurel. What do you guys think? I should probably ignore it, but I don't have an ego in the game, so I don't care. Let's see. I got 116 more battle power, so the mobs are at about 330. And I can see this Boreas just being plopped down and killing this wave. And, well, Hat's it first. All right. Yeah, this should be GG for them. So I don't know what that first attack style was that Hatsit did, but I know that was her ultimate as well. So Boreas should be getting dropped next to my knowledge by them. There he is. Yeah, I'm in trouble. All I have now is a hope and a prayer. Khamet, Khamet can do work. Let's see here. Boreas on Boreas. Yeah, they shouldn't get any leakage. Yeah. So whatever hats it for them can't finish, their Boreas will just sweep it out. No problem. That's a good team. So this Leia, she's awesome. I don't know what her harp sounds like, but she can do some serious boost for you. Oh, they leaked. So this is how you thwart leaking if you have Boreas. If they had their Cerberus and Aatrox placed up here or whatever, like they'd lose. But since they brought a Boreas, like they can get away with leaking. And now they have a Raiden down there. This is GG right here for me. Good job by them. Well played. Well, we'll find out. We'll find out. This is a strong wave. Wave 6. I should get my Cyrus down now. Yeah, I'm in trouble. That's a strong Boreas. I like that. That's A3 Boreas, though. That's pretty hard to beat if you don't have Hatsu to go up there with a Leia. Good for them. I'm not sure how to say that name. That's a Russian name. It starts with a D. But we're running out of permits here, and I've got almost 120, I think. What do you call it? Points back. So I'm curious about this Malkavian. Malkavian, I think that how you would say it. But this, yeah, I want to fight this team. I like Valeria. As you see, I have her in my team. I think they're going to have Valeria first and then put Cerberus and then Aatrox in front of her. I could be somewhat in trouble on this one as well. We'll find out. Oh, they did Aatrox first with the Eye of Sin. That's a smart move. Yeah, they leaked. I wonder if they put their Valeria at the core. I don't think they do. If they don't, this is GG. Yeah, okay. So they've planned for leakage. However, my Boreas is about to ruin some of their day, I think. Oh, good for them. They get the second wave killed before their guys die. That's pretty strong. I wonder how long Aatrox is. Yeah, okay. So I've never used my Aatrox in the arena. I guess he could do some kind of work for you. But again, like it's really hard even to try to commentate during all this boom, boom, boom. Like the video just keeps bounding back and forward here. I don't know why they did that. Like if I put the screen right in the middle, please just leave the screen right in the middle. If I want to move to look at something, let me move it. I don't. It's the only play game. So as an adult, inconsistency in something that I do a lot of starts to become a slight aggravation. So some people aren't going to play arena because of that. Wow, there's a Korea here. Let's have some humble pie. We've all talked smack about Korea, to my knowledge. All right, I've never heard anybody, even since her buff, where they glued like three more feathers onto her head, saying Korea's awesome. I have a great use for Korea. My Korea is only a 5 star. I've invested more into my Voltus than I have my Korea. So let's see if her froze and static AoE damage can do anything here. Wow, that's the first Hatsuit that didn't wave wipe. Interesting. I'm not going to talk too much smack about it, but it's definitely interesting to win the first wave against the Hatsuit. That I think that's the first match out of like 8. Oh, they're in trouble. They're probably going down to like 60% core right here. Ow. So now that their team has Cerberus in, I guess I won't really see Kriya. Wonder why Kriya's in there. Maybe that's their last what they have considering legendary AoE dealer, damage dealer. I don't know, but I definitely wouldn't advise using Kriya. Here she is here. So I could be mistaken, and I'm about to get whacked real hard. But let's see what Kriya's doing. I don't know, man. We'll take a look at the scoreboard. They never really had a fair shot at it, but we'll find out in a second. I uh, I have an A1 Kriya, and I don't like her. I don't like how she looks. I don't. I don't. Maybe I got to give her a better set of gear and a better opportunity somewhere, but I'm not willing to invest into her yet as a 6 star. I just pulled arrogance like a week back, so I want to see. So I'm curious about this. I should lose this battle as well. Captain Reeve. You can tell if somebody has a Captain Reeve, they started essentially at global launch. I started, I think, like, I don't know, 6 weeks after the game started. Might have been 7. The first 5 days I was in, it was Lugaru banner on the ancient summons, whatever that was. Okay, yikes. So who's this? I think this is their Boreas. Yeah. Wow. So they're trying to rely on their Boreas' passive to wipe the waves coming. Let's see how strong he is here. Yeah, that's pretty good. He might kill it right here. Oh, he's too slow. Too slow. Wow. With the Dolores boost, 400,000 hit. That's pretty strong. Yep. I think I'm gonna go with the E Crow here. So the only reason that you'll see how my auto set up is for last week I was in Overlord. So for AoE Arena on Overlord, like people aren't able to do what you're seeing this team do. Okay, like their Boreas can't one shot everything. So I lose this fight. I suspected I would, but I've got one more permit left, I think. So either I'll fight the last available team or I'm going to do a swap. and hopefully I find some stronger battle powered people. And again, as you see, like I've never taken it off of auto. I don't know if I could beat that team. I might if I put my Comet up top, but I'm set up to face Overlord opponents and like 400,000 battle power teams. So this one here, I I can't see me losing to this. And since I opened my mouth, I better fight them. So let's find out. Abomination, A1, one of my favorite heroes. He might not be the best hero, and he definitely is not required after you've cleared Gear Raid 1 stage 20, but his A1 stun can help massively, especially if you're struggling on the Nightmare faction trial like I was. Abomination stunning in the bottom lane while your Volca tanks. It's beautiful. There's a great synergy there. So I also suggest, if you haven't seen it before, but like Volca can tank with a max passive, she heals for 7% every attack. If you get the chalice, it used to be the blood drinker artifact, I think that cup from the shop, from the guild shop, she'll heal for even more. She'll become unkillable. You put her in tank gear with like 350 speed, and she's boom, she's healing like 20k, 20k, 20k. You can't kill her. Okay? She tanks AMR 18 if you need her to for the first clear, no problem. So I don't know how to commentate arena. This is the first time in my life I've ever recorded any arena in any game I've ever done. I don't know if it's exciting for you or not. For me, I just had all this permit saved up, and I said, I think it's time. I don't want to go down to plat one and try to climb all the way back in a week. Like it's too far. Okay, because what I like about this is that the arena, the PvP, and Watcher of Realms doesn't affect your PvE, your player versus environment, and that's how it should be in every game. If it's not pay to win only. So I hope you had some fun there. I did a little bit. The teams I thought I would lose to, I definitely lost to. And I think out of 20, 20 matches that I just had, most of them were victories. There's 2 losses, 3 losses. There's yeah. So this team here, that one shocked me. I was happy to lose to A5 Iona, though. That's pretty cool. I'm all right with that. Uh, then the rest of these, I think, were defensive losses. This has been New Name playing my favorite game. Oh, doing some arena stuff and collecting whatever from Maureen. I forget her name there, Maureen. But anyways, it's her ship, her crew, her rules, right? I wish everybody a great upcoming week. Corridor Glory is coming on Friday, and I think there's some kind of a special summoning event here for these heroes, Ionoma and Desomi, or whatever her name is. But it's a standard times 2 right up by the look of it for your ancient or for your divine summons. Take care, everybody.